Hey, TGIF, y'all. It is September 30th. It's been a long week. I'm not going to lie. I last spoke to you guys on Sunday, and Monday, too much happened. Then Tuesday, too much more happened. Then Wednesday, X, Y, and Z happened. And then Thursday, it was just on and popping. So today I said, let me. So I do want to say first, my condolences to anyone that has lost anyone this week. My condolences to the young man that lost his life at the protest in Charlotte. Charlotte, please keep it up. Activists, please keep it up. Please. This has to be a nationwide thing, everybody. It cannot just be where these things are happening. We need to start doing this everywhere. The boycotts need to be real. Things need to be changed. And you guys know on Fridays, I try my best not to do a lot of talking. I just want to let you guys know what I can let you guys know and go from there. You know what I'm saying? And today is one of those days where I have to show you guys something. And you know, whenever I got a video, it's normally a video that is circulating, that's on Facebook, on somewhere that you guys can read. But first, I want you guys to get quiet. I want you guys to sit for like 2 seconds and breathe. And I want you guys to be prepared to take this knowledge in, because all of you church going folks that got it confused, and all of you, oh, I know the Bible, none of y'all really know the Bible. None of y'all really know any of this unless y'all got the early testaments. I got a 1782 Bible, so I got the original Bible, so I know what is written in there, and I know how it explains what black folks are. But again, like I told y'all, when I find things and I feel like y'all need an explanation, because I'm a little chocolate mulatto girl, you know, I feel like y'all not hearing me sometimes. So I try to get it from a white person, especially when there are white people who are not racist that are watching my blogs, and also white people that are racist that have things negative things to say to me. I feel like with this, you know, this way you can hear what I have to say, and you can hear what others that are white have to say as well. So I must play something for y'all today. And I'm going to tell you like this. I want y'all to not hear it. I want y'all to understand that this is real. This is definitely real.
The appearance of the ancient Hebrew Israelites.
You need to know who the true Jews are.
No matter how much scripture you all are presented with regarding who the Hebrews in the Bible were and who they are in the earth today.
See, I've been doing a lot of reading, and I'm starting to believe that God's chosen people are not the Jews.
I feel like now it's my responsibility, now that I know the truth, to get it out there.
A lot of people say, well, what's the purpose? Why do we need to know this? We need to know this because in the end days, you're going to be following one thing, and you're going to be led right into the fire.
This is from Psalm 83. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Now I have to tell you this. If you have a new King James Version, it's going to take the word black out. It's going to take the word black out. You need to go into an older King James Version, and it will have the proper words in there.
I think that it's a shame what has happened. I think that the black race has been kept in the dark, depleted and robbed of their wealth. I think that they've been robbed of their integrity, their self-esteem. I think that was all by design. That was all by design. That was all by design. That was.
If y'all are going to believe these lies, you're going to get misled, and that's the purpose of this. It's not about color. It's not about this and that. It's about identity theft. Identity theft. People's identity was stolen.
And who they are in the earth today, which would be the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, the Native Americans, the Aborigines. A couple of other scriptures are Lamentations 5 and verse 10 and Job 30:30. Those also refer to the skin color of the Israelites as being black.
There's certain passages in the Bible that refer to God's children as being black. One in particular is a song to Solomon, where it physically describes Solomon. And
it's all a show. All these leaders of all these countries are part of a 1% club, okay? And you're not part of it. So stop believing their lies and start listening to some of us here on the ground in the trenches that are doing the research. You're going to be following who you think are the real Jews in the leadership, and you're going to be led right into the fire. You're going to be led right right into the meat grinder.
You still want to think that you're Israelites, and I hate to break it to you white people, but you are not. And yes, I'm white. You are Edom. You are
God was obviously telling the Israelites, hey, I'm going to put you back into slavery. Now, the only race of people that were brought over on ships and sold as bondmen and bondwomen, which are slaves, are the so-called African Americans.
The people in Israel right now are not Jews. They're Khazars. Your true Druze, or your true Yehud, are the so-called black person, or African American, as you like to call them sometimes. They're not African at all. They're the true Jews. They're the true Hebrews that were brought over here on ships, which the scriptures mention.
Question is, you got any questions? You should. It's time to learn your history. It's time to know where you come from. It's time to know who you are. It's time to finally step up and take your place. It's time for you guys to read and know so much more. Okay? You guys need to understand, this was put into place by white people who did not want black people to know who they were. Did not want black people to know that we are kings and queens. And these hateful people, they want to continue to hide history. If you look, there's so much hidden in history. How many people know that Abraham Lincoln was black? How many of you guys know that? Anybody know? Did anybody know that? My thing is this. You guys have to know something in order to stand for something. If not, you will fall for any fucking thing. And a lot of you people run around with that high Hitler look and, you know, just run around acting crazy, killing black people, whatever. It is, like he said, all by design. You guys were designed to hate and kill, to try to kill God's people. And God wanted to put us black people through a test to see if we were going to stand up and take our rightful place and let the world know who and what we are. So I got a question. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to stand up? Y'all ready to know who you are? What you are? Are you ready to truly take your place in this world? Now again, I asked you, how many people know that Abraham Lincoln? Let's know that. You don't know? Let me show you. You see that? Let me clean my lens. That's Abraham Lincoln. He was black. It's Friday, and I haven't been on here all week because I had my own thing going on. But at the end of the day, it's time for y'all to know and grow. Point blank, period. One thing I want to get out of these blogs is to make sure that you guys are learning, building yourself mentally and physically and emotionally. And you're building those around you. Because like I said, if a white person moves into a black neighborhood, 9 times out of 10, they are accepted and treated like family. But if a black person moves into a white neighborhood, they get nigga on their car. They get all this old other hatred going on. They get treated like shit. They can't even leave out their house and feel safe. So think about why that is. Think about why people are blaming Black Lives Matter and whatever for all of this nonsense going on and not standing up to the fact that these police are killing people. Not just black people, they're killing people. Think about why they want all this to go on. I could tell you, but I can't continue to school you all the time. You understand what I'm saying? So watch my blogs, share my blogs, subscribe to my blogs. I got to head to the library. I was supposed to walk out the door like 20 minutes ago. I didn't even get there yet, but I got to get to the library. That's what me and my babies do. So they waiting for me, and I got to do what they want to do because they are the future, and I'm going to make sure their minds are strong enough so they can continue to lead and help build the future. This has been the Queen. TGIF, do what you gotta do, make moves, be prosperous, be happy, and I love you all. I really do. Deuces.